Well, hello everyone, Flash Notion, back once again with another reaction video. And it's been a little while because I was on vacation, and my voice might sound a little bit funny because I'm actually not recording in my usual spot. Some issues have come up, and I'm currently at a family member's house. They're out dealing with things, and I'm left to basically house sit and cat sit for a day, so I thought, why not record a little bit, you know? But yeah. So yeah, a week off from recording and 2 episodes that I've got to get through today. First one up here is called something like On the Road to Friendship or something like that. I'm not entirely 100% sure. But I do know that it's a Star Trek episode, and oh my god, that already has me super duper excited, because, I mean, why wouldn't it? That is... I mean, a Starlight and Trixie episode is always going to be great. And this is the first proper one we've had in... Oh, how long's it been? Yeah, I mean, we haven't had a proper Starlight and Trixie episode at all this season, I don't think. I mean, we had a little bit in, episode 14 there. I had to look for it in the list here. But before that, I don't think we had proper Starlight and Trixie episode since, To Change a Changeling. Because Uncommon Bond doesn't count. Because that was a, Starburst episode. Well, not really Starburst, but like Starlight and Sunburst as main characters there. So yeah, this is automatically, I have high hopes for this episode. I haven't actually heard anything about this episode. I've been good. The only thing I've been spoiled on is the Starlight and Trixie bit, and I mean, based on the title, knowing that, yeah, they're going to be going on a trip somewhere, which, amazing. But, most interesting thing, I think, about this is this... Hang on a second. Get down, cat! Stinky! That's his name. Stink, get down! Just give me a second here. I love cats, but they are not meant to be up on a counter. Okay, so dealt with the cat now. That might happen a couple more times. Anyways, I was talking about the first frame that comes up here for the episode. We have Starlight on Trixie's stage with what appears to be Trixie in a locked trunk, and the audience is very, very interesting to look at. We've got Bonbon here, a few other ponies that I don't really recognize. I think that one's Daisy, maybe? One of the flower ponies, anyways. But we have Blue Note over off to the side here. I think this is Caramel, maybe? I don't know. But no, the 3 most interesting, well, 4. Twilight, Cadence, and Flurry Heart. And off to the side is some random unicorn that I don't know, but based on everything that's going on in his outfit, I'm going to say he's plot relevant in some way. He looks interesting. So, what's this episode actually going to be about? I don't know. There's definitely going to be a trip somewhere. Maybe they have to go and... What's going to happen here? I don't know. Something's going on there. Anyways, but maybe they're going to have to go visit Trixie's father, Jackpot. That could be interesting. We only got him introduced this season, but this season has had a lot of internal continuity to itself. And judging by what I have learned about the finale, that's going to continue. So, maybe? I don't know. I'll just have to find out. So, let's find out here. And we'll start the episode in 3, 2, 1, play.
I don't know, folks. She's been in there a long time.
Starlight, your acting ability sucks. Aww.
Do you suppose the terrifying trunk escape is too much for her?
No.
The great and powerful Trixie can't
Ta-da!
escape. But if you're there, who's in here?
Who
Why,
indeed?
A volunteer, of course.
Crab apple surprise! You should ought to tell a pony before you go a poofing them around the stage.
Hi, Granny Smith. I thought you liked being involved in magic shows. I guess only when it's a handsome older pony involved.
Flurry Heart and I loved it. I'm so glad we decided to come. You two have a real chemistry.
The terrifying
Oh, yes, they do.
require a great and powerful assistant.
The way you two work together, it's like you've known each other as long as Twilight and I have.
It was pretty fun. Of course it was. There's nothing better than a bond with another pony. You can share all kinds of things. Sunshine, sunshine.
This again? Even Flurry Heart just looks like, what the hell is this?
I think we'll stick to the stage magic for now. The
Yep.
great and powerful Trixie doesn't chant.
No chanting for you? You never would have made it in Starlight's cult. I mean, obviously she wouldn't have, but... My little pony, I used to wonder what friendship could be, my little pony. Yeah, I can't sing right now, my nose is a little stuffed. But, no, I have no idea what's actually going on here. That one pony who looked plot relevant just kind of wandered off. I mean, he didn't even really look like a pony, he looked more like a horse. But he had a unicorn horn, so he must be a pony.
As much as I love my one pony show, it's always nice to come to Ponyville and perform with my great and powerful assistant. Cadence is right. We do work well together. Doing a show with you is...
Oh, okay, so it's gonna be, let's take this show on the road here. And, it's not gonna work out well.
See you later.
Excuse me, Miss Powerful.
Oh,
Usually ponies just call me Trixie, but Ms. Powerful has a nice ring.
From here to Saddle Arabia,
Oh.
I have seen nothing that compares with your wondrous show. Would you consider blessing my homeland with it?
I was just about to set out on tour, but Saddle Arabia is much farther than my usual route,
what? Oh, Trixie.
and my caravan might not be suited for an extended tour.
Mine is new and quite spacious.
Wow.
To help persuade you, I would happily trade it for yours.
Trade it? Heavens, no!
I mean, that's her home.
This is more than just some great and powerful wagon you see before you. It is shelter. It is transportation. It is my
what?
friend on
That-
the long and lonely nights on the road.
Very well. Then I must see as many of your performances as I can. If I cannot convince you to bring your tour to Saddle Arabia, I must be prepared to relate its magnificence to your many fans there.
Many fans, you say? Oh my god, I said that exactly. I swear I did not intend to do that. That was just me mimicking Trixie.
Forward to seeing you on-
Wow.
And if you change your mind about the caravans, my offer remains open.
Wow.
It's just so far away.
And she's on Starlight's couch. I like
am
this.
A traveling magician after
Oh
all.
my god, that
Sounds like
pose.
your mind's made up.
Not quite. The road is a lonely place, and this trip is
She need.
more so.
I just realized that Starlight's geode is Trixie's colors. I wonder if that's significant.
Come along. Really? Of course.
I mean, you'd have to
You're
get
not
time
just
off,
my assistant
but
and my counselor. You're also my friend.
I don't think she can technically be your counselor if she's your friend. Like, that's a seems like a conflict of interest there.
Some pony to cover my student counseling duties while we're
Yeah, especially with Cozy Glow right there, because Cozy needs a lot of help.
Trixie, are you all right?
Of course.
Caravan for two, all set. You brought luggage. I mean, of course you brought luggage.
You bet I did. Everything two ponies need for the road trip of their lives. 3 1,000-piece puzzles, 1 copy of Dragon Pit, the best board game in the history of ponies, my favorite
Brought that back.
fire spices, and an inflatable raft. Did I forget something? I can pop back to the castle and grab it.
I mean, I guess ponies don't need clothes, but maybe some soap? There's not much room.
Maybe we don't need the raft.
Let me guess, you're gonna need the
We
raft.
just needed a little great and powerful reorganization. Now everything fits just fine.
Almost.
Who am I kidding? My wagon is too small for us. I understand if you're having second thoughts.
Second thoughts?
Maybe you two should just share a hammock. How about that?
And there's no such thing as too cozy.
Well, all right then.
Okay, seriously, they are laying this on thick. Like,
I'll start us.
yeah, don't want to burst a smoke bomb. Too late.
Okay,
Wow.
maybe there is such a thing as too cozy.
Maybe if you actually organize some of the shit instead of just piling it up in there?
You're sure you wouldn't rather ride?
Yep!
I'm sure. And you're not.
Half of her supplies probably get broken on the road. That's probably why she has so many.
Trixie, there's plenty of high-quality inns to stay out on the way. Don't worry about it.
Jeez.
I'm not backing out of the greatest and most powerful road trip bonding experience two ponies could ever have.
Well, when you.
Oh.
I'm actually.
Oh, that's right, there's a song! I forgot there's a song!
The others, they probably sing a song.
What was it called? Friendship Bound? Or is there not going to be a song and it's just going to be music?
We're off
Oh!
the road to friendship.
Yay! This is amazing.
Might be tiny and small.
It's walking though, eh, Trix?
I am walking. But road trips are a great way. We've been told to get along.
I'm glad we're sticking to it.
I mean, you should have probably asked Pinky and Applejack about that, because it's really not.
Side by side, just like keys in a car.
Aye! That's not a good idea.
Friendship is stronger than the
Yep, needed the raft. Or not.
My offer to trade caravans still stands.
Wait, what did he say?
nothing. We're so
They did take the raft. Okay, that works.
around. I guess we're stuck together, cause we're friendship bound.
Aww.
Playing with you, buddy. You too, buddy.
Oh my god, this is too freaking adorable. Oh, hey, the fire swamp.
We're off on the road to friendship.
Probably not a good idea to have a flammable wagon in there.
Got the other two.
Oh my god.
Any trip can be exhausting if you make a fuss. But we get on so well that there's no way that could be us. We're off on the road to friendship.
Wait, what?
And there's nowhere that we'd rather be. Is that off key? In summer, winter, spring, and fall, we're friends throughout the year. For untold seasons yet to come, our friendship will be here. For 9 at least. We're so tight, we can't move around. Like a race, we are tie your hooves together and have to move in perfect synchronization to win. We're friendship bound.
Hey! Scorpion.
Or like a buddy movie where the two protagonists can't get away from each other because they're wearing hoof cuffs.
We're friendship.
Hey, wait, does that... another confirmation that Equestria has actual movies. Oh, they're back in Somnambula's Village.
Perfect. I've learned the hard way that life on the road requires very specific supplies, and we only have so many bits, so we'll have to spend them wisely.
A euro.
Wasting bits on street food.
Oh, it's fine. Falafel bonding, right?
Oh,
Besides,
falafel.
We still have enough for hay cakes and juice.
Why don't we go there?
Oh, no. I always buy my hay cakes here.
So
Huh.
we're just going to wait in line for hours, which is totally cool. Waiting in line
Okay.
bonding, right?
Small stuff gets irritating when you're in...
Our falafel
tight.
purchase,
Yeah.
we weren't able to get everything on my list, but we are definitely set for breakfast.
And I'm sure we'll find out that waiting in that super long line was worth it.
A few hiccups always happen. We'll be back on the road to friendship after a good night's sleep. Roll full.
Oh, come on. The get on in is
Sure, we'll
full.
find something.
Nope. Sorry.
Oh, full!
Ah, the Glow Pass Festival. Some
Oh.
is no doubt filled to the brim. Luckily, travelers such as ourselves have our caravans.
That guy is kind of an ass, but...
Places to stay. Don't even worry about it, you said. You might have thought to make a reservation.
I've been with you singing and standing in line. When would I have done that?
I don't know, but I'm starting to think you aren't as great and powerful an assistant as I
Trixie, she's not your assistant while you're on the road.
No, of course not. I'm sorry. I'm just
Okay, good. Good. This is
really
good.
looking forward to a relaxing night in a nice room.
Oh, me too. But since there's literally no room at the inns, I guess it's lucky we
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sleeping in tight quarters bonding. Yay.
Seriously, share a hammock.
Is there something I can do to make things more comfortable for you?
Share a hammock.
You could get rid of this junk.
Yes. Well, before we throw away the magical items it's taken me years to collect, we'll try switching hammocks.
Fine.
Who's the store? Ah! Yeah!
Starlight! Starlight! I think there's a wild animal outside!
No, your friend just snores. The fact that Starlight snores is beautiful.
I'm sorry. Your snoring is a bit,
Loud? Yeah, I do that. I had my village convinced we were being attacked by bears every night.
Wow.
Need a better solution.
Oh my god.
ladies and gentlemen.
She talks to herself. Oh my god.
Seriously? Prepare to be amazed.
Oh my god, I can't even. What is this?
Sleep well.
Sure did.
Is that the last of the hay cakes?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
I don't suppose there's, more juice.
Nope, they only were able to get enough for basically one pony.
I guess we'll have to resupply.
What a glorious morning!
Seriously, dude, you don't have to follow them and. Oh. What the
I
heck?
tell you how much I am looking forward to the first show of your tour.
Is he gonna be following us for the whole time?
I do not know.
He said he would be.
She's been in there a long time. Do you suppose the terrifying trunk escape is too much for a pony who drinks all the juice and talks nonstop? Great and powerful Trixie can't.
Sleep? Because her roommate snores like an Ursa Major?
Oh. I mean, she would know.
There. Who's in here?
There's not much room in here.
At least you don't have to sleep in it with another pony!
Show is much better in Ponyville.
Oh, would you like the last carrot? I know how fond you are of eating the last.
You guys.
It might make me thirsty.
Those two are.
Have anything to drink. So...
The good news is, I'm so exhausted I could sleep through a stampede of wild boars, which you'll be delighted to know is only slightly louder than your snoring.
Oh my god.
I'm looking forward to rehearsing the act with you all night. So diligent of you to go over it and over it in your sleep.
Practice makes perfect.
Not today, it didn't.
Well, I'm sorry you're so miserable.
Really? Because if you wanted to make things more comfortable, you could always pare down a bit.
I mean,
Well, since
you don't have to keep it all in your
concerned about
wagon at night.
you can
I mean, then again, you might be concerned about thieves,
the
but.
wild animals will be quieter than you.
I do not mean to interrupt, but it seems there is trouble on the road to friendship.
You think?
Ugh. Aww.
Where's my wagon? I traded it to that pony from Saddle Arabia for his. He even threw in a pair of robes.
You did what? Starlight! This is...
You what?
I traded the old, worn-out wagon that was too small for us for this nice, new, spacious one that we can both enjoy.
Who said
That one was sentimental, Starlight.
Just
You...
did it. Now we
Oh.
both have plenty of room, and you didn't even have to give anything away.
Trixie, say...
Au contraire. I did give something away. I gave away my wagon and my best friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were better friends with that beat-up old wagon than you are with me.
Well, it's easy when the wagon is a better friend. It would have never traded you away.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is ridiculous, but Trixie, just explain that you have... that the wagon had sentimental value.
Oh, well, maybe I should just head home.
I think that's a very good idea. And you can take this horrible giant caravan with you. Fine. Good.
Now kiss. Aww. Well, Trixie doesn't trust wheels. Ugh. Oh!
Goodness! Oh, Miss Powerful. But where is your assistant? I had hoped providing you with a more comfortable means of conveyance would allow you to once more dazzle the crowds with mystifying...
Yeah, no, that's not what happened.
That sort of flattery would suffice. But today we must discuss your dishonest and unfair procurement of my wagon.
I desired your wagon and provided one of equal or better value in return. It seems like a perfectly honest and fair trade to me.
No, because you didn't trade it with
More
Trixie.
nuanced than that.
Sure it is, but I am eager to set out, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, wow. Ow. Also...
I am willing to wait as long as you are.
We'll just see about that.
Wow. Trixie, what is wrong with you?
You know, even if I was willing to reverse the trade, you don't have my caravan to offer in return.
Details!
So I was like, this thing is heavy. And I can't pull it. Or, no, she can. Just not through the mud.
You all seemed a lot less threatening when there were two of us.
I mean,
This place is awful. How did I not see it before?
yeah. Ghastly
Those traveling ponies.
Gorge.
Your song really inspired us.
We decided we need to head off on the road to friendship, too. It sure beats the road to deliveries.
Yeah, sometimes traveling together is hard.
You reminded us you can also make it fun. Thanks again.
Wow. Those letters are sure to be wet, and oh my god, Trixie.
Thank you, no.
What are you two doing?
Arguing.
Taking a stand by lying down. Not
Oh
that
my
you
God.
care, wagon trader aware.
I'm afraid I'm still not interested, despite your assistant's convenient appearance.
Trixie, I came back to apologize. I should never have traded away the wagon. It wasn't mine to trade. It belongs to my friend.
If you truly were friends, I suppose I'd be honor bound to reverse the trade.
Okay,
Yup.
fine. We're friends. Best friends who share a deep bond but weren't prepared for the emotional challenges of traveling.
I love it.
Perhaps you could prove your friendship.
How?
Oh, we could do our friendship chant.
We don't have a
Alright.
friendship
Our
chant.
world-famous chant of friendship that we do all the time because we're such great friends.
Are they just gonna do the sunshine?
Magic,
Oh my-
magic.
This is awful but hilarious.
One
I can't I'm not even looking, I'm just laughing too hard, really.
That was the worst friendship chant I have ever heard. And
Yep.
you two were clearly making it up as you went. But only true friends would be willing to act so ridiculous for one another.
Yeah.
You'll get back the wagon.
Though I'd suggest heading back to Ponyville. I'm not sure Saddle Arabia is ready for this.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Sorry your Saddle Arabian tour was ruined.
Honestly, I don't think I could have stood one more second on the road. At a certain point, I don't even like traveling with myself.
Wow.
It is a lot harder than I thought. Still, I'm glad we tried. Mostly so we know not to do it again.
Yeah.
I think it's made our friendship greater and more powerful than ever.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know, there's actually plenty of room in here for one pony nap. Is the show over?
Oh my god! You gotta take him all the way back to Somnambulous Village. Oh my god. Does he have a name now? I paused it. No, elderly villager. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, maybe he does. Hufar. Oh, Hufar is the guy that they were. I wonder if that's a reference to something. Okay. Wow. I think I need a minute. Okay, so having taken a minute to calm down and get a drink and think a little bit, the first thing that comes to my mind is that this episode can't possibly be as funny as I was actually laughing that hard. Like, I was laughing harder at that than I've laughed in a long time, and I can't imagine it's actually that funny, because if it was, I mean, what the hell? I mean, even regardless of how funny it was, just by itself, I don't think this is one of the better episodes of the season, simply because it's, like, I don't think it does enough with the premise. I mean, first of all, the premise is basically yet another friendship falling out type deal. We've seen that several times at this point with non-compete clause, the end in friend, and even the Mean Six had a little bit of that going on. So I can see a lot of people getting a little bit tired of that formula right there, especially considering how beloved the couple of Starlight and Trixie is. And I say that meaning the couple, like the ship. Seriously, they're every episode about these two is basically spelling it out in giant freaking neon letters. These two are lesbian horses. Just neon. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that they do actually confirm that in some way in the show. Like, that would be amazing if they could. I know that with Steven Universe doing it, that kind of opened a bit of a floodgate for network television actually being able to show stuff. Most importantly, recently Adventure Time's finale, they finally confirmed Bubbling, Marceline and Bubblegum, and even though I haven't watched it, it's been unavoidable. Everybody's talking about it. I do plan on watching that finale, but not just yet. So yeah, it might be possible by the end of season 9 for them to put Starlight and Trixie together, you know? And I would love that, and I know like 90%, okay, maybe not 90%, maybe like 60% of the fandom would appreciate that. Because there's a significant portion of the fandom that still does not like Starlight Glimmer or that still thinks that even if she is a good character now, she never deserved to become a good character in the first place. Things like that. And there's a fair enough number of people who don't really ship Starlight and Trixie, who ship Starlight and Sunburst, or Starlight and Twilight, or a bunch of other stuff. Starlight and Maud is one that I'm aware of. Obvious enough. But I very much would like a Star Treks official thing to happen, and I know a bunch of other people would probably appreciate it as well. Beyond that, though, I mean, that in and of itself, the Star Trek stuff is a significant portion of my enjoyment of this episode, because there's not much else. It's a very straightforward thing. Trixie, after putting on a successful show in Ponyville, gets approached by a saddle Arabian pony and offered, and basically told, you have a lot of friends in this other country, or fans in this other country, so maybe you could come there and put on a show. And she's like, that sounds like a great idea. I'm always up for stroking my ego. So she's like, hey, Starlight, you maybe want to come with me? And they're both like, yay, road trip! And about halfway through, they discover, oh god, road trip. And I identify with that so hard right now, because I just came back from family vacation. And the road trip is always hell, and... oh, my washer's done. Anyways, but yeah, the road trip... no matter how enjoyable the destination is, the road trip is always hell. Hell, hell, hell. I cannot say that enough. And, I mean, if they asked Applejack and Pinkie Pie, yeah, they would have said it. Like, the road trip is going to be hell. Your guys' friendship might come out stronger because of it, but it's going to be hell. So, they really should have asked somebody first. But everything worked out. In the end, after, friendship breakup, mandatory, plot mandated, whatever, it was predictable. Very predictable. Even if I hadn't seen anything about this, I could have predicted that at some point, oh, they're going on a road trip? Yep, their friendship is going to fail at some point. I mean, even in those, buddy films where two people are going on a road trip together, no matter what, at some point, no matter how close the two characters get, there's always a friendship failure. It's one of those tropes that just goes with that plot. So it was unavoidable and very predictable. And the thing that kind of does bug me, though, is that I don't feel like things were pushed far enough for them to actually blow up at each other. Yeah, Trixie's wagon, that was a big issue, definitely, but I feel like the lead up to it wasn't quite enough. It was all just little stuff, and yeah, that stuff can be very annoying, but I don't feel like in this case it was quite enough to mandate, or to... how can I put this? There's not really... there's a little alarm in the background. Anyway, it's hard to put it into words, but there are certain expectations to get to the point where that friendship failure doesn't feel plot mandated or whatever. You have to build it up properly. And while the effort was commendable in this case, I don't feel like there was enough done to actually warrant the explosion. Or rather, no, the explosion was warranted because Starlight gave away Trixie's wagon. It was Starlight giving away that wagon that didn't feel warranted. That's the part that that's where it comes across as being unreasonable and not quite up to par. And I'm sure there was a way that it could be fixed. I'm sure if I think about it for long enough, yes, this is how that they could have done it. Or, well, yeah, they could have done it to adjust, to make it so that Starlight had a perfectly good reason to just give away the wagon. And, yeah, I can see why she would. And it's not completely out of character for Starlight to have jumped the gun and just been like, well, the wagon's probably the source of all these problems, so if we give away the wagon, problem solved. But it just doesn't sit right, and I feel like it would have worked a bit better if they changed up the lead up and made it so that things escalated a lot more before Starlight gave away the wagon, so that way the explosion would just be completely warranted from both of them. And yeah, so that's the bad parts about the episode. But hang on a second. Right, where was I? I think I was talking about. I think I was about to talk about the good parts of the episode. Well, yeah. Okay, so good parts of the episode. Number one, Saddle Arabia. That's like huge. We haven't gotten a whole lot of mentions of other countries with ponies. Like, there's Maine Equestria, and then there's the Crystal Empire, and then there's also, we know of Meritonia and Saddle Arabia. Those are the other two that we know of. And I suppose Trottingham, but that might be part of Equestria or something. I don't know. It's unclear. We know that Pip is from Trottingham, but what exactly that entails, we don't know. In any case, we haven't really had a whole lot of mention of these other pony countries. We've mostly been focusing on, well, like, here's Yak-Yakistan, here's Griffinstone, here's Sequestria / Mount Eris, where the sea ponies come from. Or the hippogriffs, I mean. And, I mean, we haven't even had a whole lot of mentions, well, any mentions, actually, so far this season of Klugetown, which is where where Capper's from. So I hope we do get a mention of that at some point. Maybe not this season, but maybe next season would be a good thing. But what I'm trying to say is that it's good to hear more about Saddle Arabia. Apparently it's very close to Somnambulist Village, which is good. But outside of that, we don't really know a whole lot about it. And we haven't even been there yet. We were about to go there, but we didn't quite make it. But it's good to see another Saddle Arabian pony come to Equestria. Because outside of Hufar there, we have only seen the Saddle Arabian leaders. And I don't even remember what their names were or where they appeared in. But it is interesting that apparently all Saddle Arabian ponies look a lot more like horses than normal, or than regular ponies do, I should say. But apparently they are still ponies because they come in unicorn flavor as well as earth pony flavor. So yeah. What else is there? So that's good. Saddle Arabian stuff is good. Going back to Somnambulist Village is in and of itself very good. I'm not a huge fan of the episode Daring Done. I'm just not. But the Somnambula is, of course, mine, like most people's favorite pillar. She's just adorable, and her accent is amazing, and I really, really wish she would appear again. I know there's an episode coming up with Rockhoof, but I'm not sure when we're going to see Somnambula. I'm just going to call her Nams. That's a nickname that has come up in one of my writing groups, and I really like that. So I really hope we see Nams again. When, though, I don't know. Anyways, but we did get to go back to her village. We got to see that one old pony again. We got to see the Glowpass Festival there, which was amazing. It would have been very interesting if Somnambula herself had been there and got given a bit of commentary on the Glowpass Festival. Simply because, like, it's all about her. And I imagine it's something that, like, it might have been a small thing while she was alive and just gotten bigger and bigger after she disappeared. So it would be interesting to see her her commentary on the modern version of it, is what I'm trying to say. And after that, beyond that, I should say, the episode in and of itself was quite... It was quite funny, quite fun. I'm not really sure how much fun it really was. Like, I still feel like I might have overreacted a fair amount with this, simply because Starlight and Trixie, oh my god. But it seems like it should be a pretty fun rewatch. Maybe not. Just all around, I like the pairing of Starlight and Trixie, and just the situational humor that comes from all of this. I don't know. I have to rewatch it to actually decide for sure whether or not the humor stands up. Because, I mean, first time seeing the humor, it's oh my god. But at the same time, I might have been overreacting because of Starlight and Trixie. So I have to rewatch it outside of that initial reaction to try and objectively look at it and find out whether or not it's actually funny. Although I'm thinking about it, humor can't be objective. Whatever. I could talk for a moment about a comparison to an episode that I didn't like. Season 6, Episode 3, just real quick, gonna bring it up here. The Gift of the Maud Pie. In that episode, a similar sort of situation happened, a trading of a beloved object for another object to give to a pony. Not quite the same situation. Pinkie gave away her party cannon of her own free will to get a gift for Maud, and the guy she traded it to was kind of a jerk, so Maud basically bullied him into giving the cannon back in exchange for him taking back the pouch. In this situation, Starlight gave away something that she had no right to give away in a trade, and she did get something better out of it, but it wasn't something that Trixie wanted, so Trixie tried to reverse the trade, but the guy didn't really want to reverse the trade, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I mean, why did he want Trixie's wagon so much? I don't know. Maybe, I guess it could have just been a sort of thing of like, he wanted to make sure that the trade-off of them having the smaller wagon would be better for their friendship than keeping the big wagon or something like that. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's kind of a thin plot that wasn't explained all that well. I think we could have delved a little bit more into Hufar as a character. I mean, for one thing, I don't think his name was ever even mentioned. So, yeah, that's a pretty big flop right there. But by comparison to The Gift of the Maud Pie, the way that the situation was resolved is something I like a lot better. Starlight realized her mistake, she came back, she apologized, Trixie was still a little bit put off, but she accepted the apology, and in the end, her and Starlight went back to, well, acting like friends instead of acting like jerks all the time. And at the end of it there, I really do like the way that Trixie put that. Sometimes she even gets tired of traveling with herself, which, I mean, doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it is a good way to for her to basically admit that, yeah, she can be a bit of a jerk sometimes. And just all around, It was great. And that chant was perfect cringe comedy. Like, the good kind of cringe comedy. A lot of people say that cringe comedy is a bad thing, but it's the difference between, like, cringing at something and being like, oh, this is so hard to watch, I don't like it, versus cringing at something and being like, oh my god, that's so amazingly hilarious. But it's awful. Like, god, that's embarrassing, but it's hilarious. You know, there's a difference. And in this case, it was on the side of it's hilarious. So, worked out quite well. I don't really know if there's anything else I can say about this. There might be some stuff to take away from the fact that Cozy Glow is still in therapy, but considering that I know where she ends up, thank you fucking YouTube. Seriously, YouTube, god damn it. Alright, I wasn't gonna actually talk about this, but why not? I'm probably gonna mention in the next episode too. I've been spoiled on the finale. Because fucking YouTube and their fucking algorithms just keep suggesting these clips from the finale that's aired or leaked or whatever the fuck it is in another country. Fuck. So yes, I have been spoiled. The breadth, the amount of spoilage is something that I will cover when I actually get to the finale, which is going to be in another 5 episodes or whatever. But for now, yes, I've been spoiled on it. And I know that Cozy Glow definitely could use some more therapy. A lot more therapy. But outside of that, we really didn't get too much in this episode. Exploring, well, I mean, there was a bunch of stuff in the beginning, I guess, that you can really talk about. Just, Twilight coming to see Trixie and Starlight's magic show, Cadence apparently having a day out with Twilight with Flurry Heart, just the reappearance of the Sunshine, Ladybugs Awake thing. Again and again. For the first time, it's really pointed out just how absolutely what the hell this chant that they do is. Like, Starlight and Trixie are the first 2 ponies to really look at that and just kind of give it the sideways eye type of thing. But, then... also, though, Granny Smith being involved in a magic act, which is a direct callback to Granny's Gone Wild there. God, that title is still so awful. But, good episode, that one was, and, yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is one of the better episodes of the season, objectively speaking, but I definitely enjoyed it. Still, yeah, I don't know really what else to say. Yeah, I'm rambling at this point, so I'm going to end this. I'm going to take a bit of a break and come back after that break to watch episode 20, and I'll see you all there. Bye-bye.